Disclaimer: this guide will include how to complete the Easter egg solo and in co-op. You'll know when the paths will diverge. Let's go. Start the map by getting points and making your way onto the ship. Head up these stairs in order to get to the power switch. Once that's on, head back towards spawn and by the other door headed towards the lighthouse. Also, as you're completing other steps, begin spinning the box for this map's wonder weapon, the VR11. You'll need it for the last step. Head to this room and knife on this big closet door. You'll hear the Ultimus characters talking. Once they finish speaking, head upstairs and look for a fuse at one of these 3 locations. Head back downstairs and put the fuse back in the door. Knife the door again. Next, you're going to use explosives to break these security nodes scattered across the map. You can do these with frags, but I recommend the Semtex grenades, located towards the back of the ship. The first is in the room with the closet, the second is off the ship on the right side, the third is off this bridge that connects the ship to the lighthouse, and the fourth is behind the lighthouse next to Stamina. Once that's done, go back and knife the door again. Here's where the Easter egg splits, so skip to here if you're attempting this solo. If you're attempting it in co-op, stick around. Next, you're going to need to get Nikolai's vodka bottle, which could be found at one of 4 railings encased in ice. 2 are located near the closet on the stairway upstairs, while 2 are on the boat. 1 by the power station rubble and 1 off this one-way jump. Have a player knife the bottle while another stands underneath it to catch. Spam the interact button. Head back to the door and interact with this tube next to the door to send the vodka inside. Knife the door again. Next, you're going to need to turn dials inside the lighthouse in a certain way so that they reflect a passcode. Listen closely to my instructions. Start at the bottom of the lighthouse and turn the purple dial to the number 6. Then head to the second floor and look at the blue dial. Count how many turns the dial is away from the number 4. The turns will only ascend in value. And turns the orange dial on the 3rd floor that many times. Next, count how many times it would take the orange dial to make it to the number 7. Go up another floor and turn the yellow dial that many times. Now, count how many times it takes the yellow dial to the number 2, then turn it. Then head back down to floor 1 and turn the purple dial that many times. Finally, head to floor 2 and turn the dial to the number 4. If you follow the instructions, the dial should read from top to bottom 2, 7, 4, 6. If something is wrong, just rewind the video and try it again. Still with me? Good. Next, you're going to want to interact with 4 radios scattered across the map in a certain order. You'll hear an audio cue after everyone is hit. The first is sitting on a server on the ship directly below the power switch. The second is behind the lighthouse on a barrel to the right of Stamina. The third is tucked in a storage crate on the back of the ship by the MP40, and the final one is on top of a cabinet in the room with the closet. Once all are hit, head back up to the power switch for the next step. Interact with this wheel until the brown tip is at the 5 o'clock position. Then move to the right and pull the leftmost switch once and pull the rightmost 3 times. You'll hear Morse code in the distance if you did it right. Next, you're going to have to interact with 4 foghorns across the map in a certain order. Each will have an audio cue when interacted with. The first is right next to the ice pond by the lighthouse. The second is to the right of Speed Cola after going down the ice slide. The third is to the left of the entrance to the lighthouse. And the fourth is straight ahead past Speed Cola and the ice slide, hidden behind a rock. Once all are hit, you'll see a green beam shooting at the lighthouse. For the final step, you'll need to get the VR11 out of the mystery box. Save 1 zombie and train him outside of the lighthouse. Shoot him with the VR11 and he'll begin running into the lighthouse, getting caught in the green tractor beam. Shoot him constantly until you see him in the down state, similar to a teammate. Let him reach the top of the lighthouse and the golden rod will drop from it. Grab the golden rod at the bottom of the lighthouse and head back to the vacuum tube from earlier. Interact with it to send the golden rod away. Knife the door another time and then the fuse box another time once it starts sparking. Let the dialogue finish and grab the death machine power-up that spawns. Congratulations! You did it! Click here to watch me and my friend Eli attempt to complete this Easter egg for realsies.